I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play it. From the fly me stomach. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. About about set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's it. Line around. Yellow.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
The Steelers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And throwing here, Purdy. He's across midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's going to be caught by Waddle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Purdy. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Yellow.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Purdy now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that went off the mark, a little late with a throw. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. For the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they were backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the 3rd level before you know it.
Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. There'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. The Falcons had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. 3rd down and 6.
15-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
On the ready.
They are going for it. Penix. And he is caught. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air. Penix. Throws right back to London. Complete again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Take go.
Looking to throw, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Head. Head to 60. Head to 60.
That's complete to the tight end Werner. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Here's Penix. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That sack courtesy of the effort of Haason Reddick. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. This one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll get that out wide to Waddle. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Falcons 3. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Second and long. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19-18.
throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down again. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Falcons send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here comes Tony on the return. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Purdy. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. James Pierce. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Purdy looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point now by Boswell. This one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking deep here from Mooney. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And some room to run now. He's on his way. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point safely through. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Falcons. Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go, sack.
Now back to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
16 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. And a dump off here to Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey, smash. Warriors 70. Check go.
Penix to the air once more. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. T.J. Watt. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
We go, boy.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Purdy now to throw. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And room there to work it inside the 25. 114 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Well, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Running the ball served them well all game long, and there's another example as they pick up a first down.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
No way, you're kidding me!
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to pose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he rifles one incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, light comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Ready? 19, go!
And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, Purdy. Will try to pick it up himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
The Steeler 1st down.
18, watch out. Yellow.
On the give, it's Warren. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. Trotting. And into the zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Alvin Kamara, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
21. Falcons 16. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
21 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 142 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A quick throw out wide to Mooney.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Mikey, 18.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
16.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. This is Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Let's go. 18 cards.
They'll throw with Penix. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up now on second down.
79 Bronco. Bronco 80.
To the air, Penix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
19 Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. One man.
Penix working out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they need to score and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10. Here's Penix. It's caught here by Adams. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Here's first down. Looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And there's the spike. It stops the clock at 22 seconds remaining. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.